Good morning, distinguished guests, parents and friends. Welcome to Grace Point Public School Stage 2 Presentation Day 2020. I would like to show my respect for the Darawal people and acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land and elders past and present on which this ceremony takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Please be seated. Can I please request that all mobile phones are switched to off or switched to silent? I would like to extend a warm welcome to Mrs. Bet-Smith, Ms. Hatzel, all parents and friends, staff and students. Thank you all for sharing today and being part of this very special event.
I would like to invite Mrs. Bet-Smith to come and deliver the principal's address.
Thank you, Freya. Well, welcome everybody. It is absolutely wonderful to be able to have you in here today. What timing, how lucky are we? I don't think our restrictions could have timed it better for us this year, and I think your smiles are saying it all. We are recording this obviously for those who couldn't join us today as well, but boys and girls, this is actually all about you today. I also would like to acknowledge the Darawal people, the traditional custodians of this land, pay my respects to elders past and present, and extend that respect to Aboriginal people joining us today. It's wonderful you were able to be here. Do you know our last official event when you were here was Meet the Teacher Night in Term 1? Yeah, big breath. And early in the year, and then all of a sudden here we are at the end of the most extraordinary year. But when we reflect on this year and we think all about everything that's brought to 2020, really we just had a couple of speed bumps. The speed bump we hit with home learning forced us to realign and focus on what was really important. And there have been so many positive outcomes for Year 3 and 4. I'm sure most of us were happy there was no NAPLAN win, but we did opt in for an online check-in assessment for Year 3 and Year 5. Year 3 might remember that when they came back to school. It was a quick 40-minute question. Year 3, your results on that were 25% above the state results in numeracy. 76% of Year 3 were in the top 2 bands, compared with just 51% across the state. 60% of our students were in the top 2 bands, compared with just 51% across the state. So be very, very proud of yourselves, Year 3. It was a great indicator that we were maintaining our high expectations whilst navigating a few major pandemic changes. Learning outcomes right across our school this year have been outstanding. Those COVID restrictions really gave us back full teaching days. Less events, less activities after school meant you were less busy, and those strict hygiene standards that we've maintained meant less illness, less days off. Our attendance rate has stayed at 93% all year, and that's well above state and all the local schools around here. And that gave us time, and it gave our children time to focus, be able to build on those learning sequences each week, and really take on challenging learning and develop that confidence in their own skills. Boys and girls, today is about celebrating the achievement of all of you. You've all received many, many awards throughout the year for being great learners, and you should be very, very proud of that. I want to especially make a comment of Year 3 to the families with us and those watching this film later today, not only for their kicking goals in numeracy and reading, but also for their growth in social and emotional learning and well-being. 2020 will be a year for everyone to remember, and Year 3 will always be the group who developed such a strong sense of compassion, care for others, kindness and teamwork. They know how to look out for each other. I want to make a special point of acknowledging the exceptional teaching of Mr. Alan Backus and Mrs. Cole this year. They have worked side by side to ensure the well-being of every child in Year 3 was priority number 1. And I know as a community we all applaud their exceptional teaching and their compassion and thank them for ensuring that the children in their classes this year have been so well cared for. Thank you also, Mrs. Davenport and Mrs. Tasker, for your commitment to ensuring every single child in your class was stretched to achieve the highest of learning goals. Year 4 dived into learning at home and Google Classroom overnight and have maintained high expectations that we set for Year 4 to be ready for Stage 3. I regularly visit the Year 4 rooms. They're the closest to the admin block, so they're my drop-in place most days. And I'm always impressed by their writing and their mathematics. In Year 4, it was you that Mrs. Beasley mostly chose to be in the school film, Fire. You are active, involved students. Many of you are staying back for the band concert this evening. So many of Year 4 were in the dance concerts last week, and you are the group that know that being engaged in school, doing lots of fun things at school, makes school a fun place to be. A special thanks to Mrs. Williams for her leadership of Year 3 to 6, an organisation of today. All of this doesn't happen overnight, and a lot of planning goes into this. But, as you know, Mrs. Williams is leaving us at the end of the year. She has been successful in gaining a promotion position to Deputy Principal Instructional Leader at Bankstown West. Mrs. Williams, we are certainly going to miss you, but I really wish you well in your career. Thank you, parents and carers, for your support this year, working with our teachers and making sure 2020 had so many silver linings. I wish everyone a very happy Christmas and New Year. Stay well, and we look forward to seeing everyone back for a really big 2021. Thank you.
The principals?
just thrown a curveball and I apologise. What we'll do, we'll jump to we'll do that how it comes up. Mrs. Bet-Smith has just got to go and get something, so we're just skipping the first couple. Apologies, Mr. Alan Backus, because that's now upset the system. I apologise. But we're very flexible, aren't we, boys and girls? Okay, so we can do this one, we'll do this one.
Our next award is the Harry Thompson Award, presented to a Year 3 boy in memory of Harry Thompson, a former pupil of Grace Point Public School. The award recognises someone who is involved in all aspects of school and someone who displays a generous and kind nature, mixed with a bit of fun. I would now like Mrs. Cole to present the award.
The award winner today is Tyson Brown.
Can I encourage parents to take photos from where you're sitting, please? So when the boys and girls, you get your award, if you can come to the front of the stage and just stand there for a little while so we can get a photo for you. I can see Mrs. Bet-Smith coming down now, but what we might do, I might do the next one, Mr. Alan Backus, if that's all right with you, and it will just mean that I know the award winner is out the back, so that's fine. I'd now like to announce the Community Award for Stage 2. It's the Craig Kelly Community Award for 2020 goes to Rocky Standard. You're real good? Yeah.
I love how we're filming this. Mr. T going to get some editing.
And we didn't even rehearse that. I'm impressed. Okay, I'm sorry, captains, I'm just going to take over for a minute. This is more of my show now, I think. Okay, so Mrs. Bet-Smith is now going to announce the principal medals, which are awarded to students who have achieved outstanding success in all school areas by achieving 5 principal awards. Mrs. Bet-Smith, would you like to announce the 2 award winners, please?
Okay. Hard to believe these children have received these already only in Year 4. Harry Leckie, come forward. And Rocky Standen. Congratulations, boys. Okay, my apologies, everyone, and I mean that about the editing, Mr. T. Totally my fault, and I do sincerely apologise, everyone. This was something I really wanted to get right, and of course, one page was still on the printer, wasn't it? But it's the most important page of the day. Just wait for those students to take their place. This year we've introduced a very important award to our school, and it's something that recognises 2020, and I think you'll probably understand and read between the lines. So forgive me for that, but I really did want to read this properly. The Z Award. The Z Award is an award in memory of Zane West. Zane's extraordinary legacy is that he changed the lives of all who knew him and met him for better forever. The Z Award is awarded to a boy and a girl who demonstrate the attributes that made Zane so special. Those attributes were his tenacity, his drive, and competitive spirit to be the best he could be at anything he tried to do. Zane showed us the meaning of grit and determination, and in the classroom he was focused and curious. Perhaps his most memorable attribute at school was his sense of fun and laughter, with a smile to light up the room. To receive a Z Award, our students are recognised as demonstrating all of those attributes, and above all, consistently demonstrating compassion and sincerity. This year's Z Awards are presented to Phoenix Rostrom and Kate Park. Congratulations.
Can I just add to that, there is a perpetual trophy that will take place every year, so each recipient will have their name on it for the future.
We believe at Grace Point Public School that students work hard to improve their learning. We would like to acknowledge and recognise their application. This year, each class is awarded 2 academic, a citizen and 3 achievement awards. These are in addition to the significant merit, gold and principal awards presented at Assembly each week. Would Mrs. Cole, Mr. Alan Backus, like to present the awards for Stage 2? We ask that you hold your applause until the end of the presentation of each class award.
Okay, the first award winner for 3 Orange is awarded to Bronte Caldwell for her outstanding commitment to learning. Matthew Parker for his outstanding commitment to learning. Sienna Norberhesh for outstanding citizenship. Jada Moss for perseverance and commitment to learning. Zalia Taylor for conscientious effort in all areas. Kiara Van Eck for conscientious effort in all areas. And finally, Tora Rulin for outstanding effort in library. Congratulations to our award winners and fellows.
Okay, our 3 purple awards are Ethan Manning, Academic Excellence. Bailey Donovan, Academic Excellence. Maya Williams for outstanding citizenship. Erin Murigliani for outstanding critical and creative thinking skills. Mia Hitchen for conscientious effort in all areas. Lachlan Elsmore for perseverance and commitment to learning. And Eliana Renson for outstanding effort in library. Please congratulate these awardees.
Would Mrs. Tasker and Mrs. Davenport like to present the awards at stage 2?
I'd like to present the 4 White Awards for this year. For academic excellence, Harry Leckie. Also for academic excellence, Lola Arnonovich. I think that might have been Dovich. Sorry. I practice Lola. Outstanding citizenship this year to Sullivan Donkin. Outstanding commitment and determination to Tom Del Rio. For his perseverance and commitment to learning, Oliver Jones. And for an impeccable attitude to all learning, Amy Roberts. And the 4 White Award for outstanding effort in library, Winston Yu.
Those beautiful 4 lines. Bit of a production line. Outstanding commitment to learning, Lachlan Quinlan. Outstanding commitment to learning, Chloe McGrath. Outstanding citizenship, Zach Etherington. Conscientious effort in all areas, Gabrielle Hawkes. Conscientious effort in all areas, Aidan Byrne. determination and perseverance to improve learning, Neve Roberts. And an outstanding effort in library, Jessica Udall.
Congratulations to those students on a great year of learning. It's now time to acknowledge the achievements of our Creative and Performing Arts Award winners. I invite Mrs. Tasker to announce the recipients of the Dance Award for 2020.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic year of dance this year. I hope you had the opportunity to watch our concerts and the Stedford performances. Everyone has had an absolutely wonderful year, and I congratulate everyone in front of me who has been in the dance group this year. And also, I know Alicia's here at the back, I hope, to acknowledge how much we appreciate our dance program at the school as well. Our Stage 2 Jazz Award goes to Talia Mance. And what a fantastic year of hip hop. It's been fantastic to have so many children in our hip hop groups. Our Stage 2 recipient for this year in the Stage 2, the Stage 2 and 3 hip hop, 3 to 6, Remy Jacobs. We also do have a girl recipient for the 3 to 6 hip hop, but that is going to a Stage 3 student who will get that at our next recognition day ceremony today. Can you congratulate these wonderful award winners?
Grace Point Public School demonstrates daily outstanding work they do in the classrooms and on the sporting field. Today we will celebrate outstanding participation and achievement in some of our sports. I would like to invite Mrs. Cole and Mr. Alan Backers to announce the School Sport Awards.
All right, our first recipient for outstanding sportsmanship is Blake Carney. And our next award is for sportsmanship for Harvey Armstrong. From 3 Purple, Phoenix Rostrom for outstanding sportsmanship. Grace Degbauer for sportsmanship. Outstanding sportsmanship for Remy Jacobs. Kalani Bates for sportsmanship. For outstanding sportsmanship, Gemma Takchuk. And Sean Robinson for sportsmanship. Let's give these award winners a round of applause.
Mrs. Betts-Smith, would you like to present the winners with their award for swimming? And Mrs. Tasky calls the names out.
Our junior swimming champion for 2020, Sophie Atwells. Our boy recipient of this award is a stage 3 student, so that will be presented in the next assembly. Can you give Sophie a huge round of applause?
Each year, up until this year, we have 3 major house sport competitions. The swimming carnival, the cross country carnival, and the athletics carnival, plus our weekly assembly house point competition. Due to COVID, we were only able to tally points in the swimming carnival. Can Mrs. Davenport please present the Ted Laws Champion House trophy for the winning sport house for 2020?
Sorry, it's Mrs. Tasker. It's all right. That's okay. That's all right.
I was very proud to announce from our swimming carnival that the successful house in getting the points through this year, Macquarie. Big round of applause for Macquarie. Can I have Sean as a representative and Jess from Macquarie as well to come up onto the stage to receive that trophy, the plaque for them, and hold it up in front of everybody. And let's give Macquarie a big round of applause. Well done.
Can I have that back because we're ready for stage 3? Stage 2, can you please keep a secret? Please don't go and tell stage 3 who the winning house is. Can I get you to keep that secret? Perfect. Okay, well it's quite exciting because as you could tell from our national anthem, we haven't sung it very much this year, but we can now obviously sing as a group. So now, boys and girls, we will now finish the formal part of our ceremony by singing the Grace Point Christmas song. Would all students please stand quietly? Nice and quietly. Now students, can you please turn and face our parents and visitors for our school Christmas song? We are still at presentation day. Can you please turn around and sit very quietly? Can I just say, that is probably the quietest I have known you all year. I think we just forgot, seeing as we only sing it once a year, but good try. Okay, thank you students. Congratulations to all award recipients and thank you to our special guest, Ms. Hatzel, parents and families for watching and sharing this very special day with us. That now concludes our presentation day for stage 2. Okay, so now at this point I would like parents, that's your exit to leave. If you can exit through the gate that you came through, thank you again very much for coming. Children, can you just still stay here please, very, very quietly. Thank you.